Hey guys, welcome back to Blue Collar Crypto. We're going to look at the ArchAngel token and some of its ecosystem projects and some of the internal projects that they're working on, some of their tokens that they're going to be releasing along with some of their projects. So let's go to their Telegram channel. That is where they have a lot of good information. Let's scroll back up. So this was from a couple days ago. Announcement on involving the Scratch engine token. So this is pretty much the summary of what's on the Scratch token Telegram channel. We've already talked about this. The pre-sale is going on right now. It opened up last night. It's been open for how long now? A little bit less than 24 hours. 23 hours, I guess. Let's take a quick look at their Telegram channel. So they had on the Scratch token official chat, they said in less than 24 hours, where is it? 21% of the sale is now closed. That means 21% of the pre-sale tokens has now been sold. This was 2 hours ago. So that's in 20 hours, 22 hours, they sold 21% of their tokens that were for sale, which is pretty cool. Total tokens for sale, I don't remember, but total amount that they wanted to collect for the pre-sale was it $5 million? $5 million? So that's cool. So that's just over $1 million that they've already collected in less than 24 hours. So that's impressive, actually. When there's more updates or when it closes, I'll let you know. So let's go on to the next project. So back to the ArchAngel token announcement page channel on Telegram. So the next project is an internal project. Like I said, the Scratch token is an external project, totally different company, but they kind of work with ArchAngel a little bit. And 1% of the reflections buys and sells from the tokens from Scratch Engine are going to go to ArchAngel token holders that are in the staking pool. All the rest of the ones we're going to be talking about are internal projects, and 2% of their reflections get rewarded to the staking pool. So that's pretty positive. We get a whole bunch of tokens. One more thing about the Scratch token. It says there's going to be a press release on the 18th or 19th that is going out to all the major networks on the planet. So that's cool. I'm pretty sure they're going to sell out of their pre-sale then. If there's a lot of people who don't know about Scratch yet, they're going to know. When is that? That's when is the 18th and 19th? That's next Tuesday and Wednesday. So, all right, just a heads up. Oh, and another thing. Hey, I'm not telling you to buy or sell any of these. I'm not telling you to buy any of these projects. Just telling you that they're out there. So maybe you should look into them if you're interested. We'll talk about them just real briefly. I'm gonna try to read these without reading them because I read real slow, and I feel goofy reading, honestly. So for the Guardian project, they're working on the user interface and user experience, the UI UX development. It continues on as the platform continues to be refined and mapped. Guardian presale and launch are scheduled for Q1. The purpose of Guardian is to provide crypto and digital asset users with a platform, services, solutions, utility, and products that accelerate adoption, reduce risk, expand education and information, reduce technical bottlenecks, and give us the ability to plan and execute our own crypto financial strategies. Sounds complicated. How about some details? Well, they'll come out soon. So Guardian initially had 7 components that were planned for development over 3 phases, with 3 to 4 of those components being ready for Q1 release. All right. Component 1. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm figuring this out a little bit. Okay, so Guardian initially had 7 components, that were planned for development over 3 phases. And 3 to 4 of those components are going to be released in the first quarter of this year. So by the end of March. So component number 2, they skipped component number 1. So component number 2 is called Brainstem. and it was presented a few weeks ago and represents a crypto-specific video library that will provide a massive video library of crypto and digital asset-related content. So Brainstem will promote the creation, delivery, and posting of videos from the entire crypto industry, ranging from independent project reviews and crypto market sectors, as well as massive library of topics to help educate and inform people about crypto and digital assets. All producers of videos within crypto will be invited to participate in Brainstem. And our goal is for Brainstem to replace YouTube as crypto's #1 source of video content. I'm going to read that again because that's pretty big time. Our goal is for Brainstem to replace YouTube as crypto's #1 source of video content. Not replace YouTube as video content, but to replace YouTube as crypto's #1 source of video content. That's pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty lofty goals. Man, if that pans out, that's going to be big time, right? All right, so let's scroll down here. Here's their logo. Okay. The Phase 1 Brainstem production team finishes their work in 2 weeks. That's pretty quick. And that work includes an initial library of videos across 12 different categories within crypto. Brainstem will be featured as a component within Guardian and will also exist as an independent token within the Arca ecosystem. Well, that's interesting. So Brainstem is scheduled to be launched towards the end of Q1. Excellent. That's good to know. Arca ecosystem growth. Well, that was interesting. Okay, so Brainstem is going to be inside of Guardian, but it's going to have its separate token. It's going to be interesting. Okay, so Arca ecosystem growth. The Arca ecosystem and Guardian platforms continue to grow as new solutions and capabilities are discovered, and the platform is now up to 10 components. Wow. 3 additional Guardian components have been added over the last 10 days, and some of these will exist within our ecosystem as independent projects. Herald. This feature will provide projects with the ability to communicate directly to their holders without the need for them to utilize specific social media platforms. That's pretty. That's a pretty big deal, right? So all the crypto, teams and dev teams and communities, or let's just say the project managers or directors or whatever, the projects can communicate with the communities directly. So you don't have to go on Telegram, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I know there's more. I don't even go on all of those. Just be one main place, and then it could feed it to all these other places. So you know what the facts are. So the facts don't change. You go on Twitter, you hear the same thing, but 10 different ways, and then you're like, I don't think that's what he said. Oh, and then that's how FUD starts. Oh, blah, 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 Side mask this, that, and the other thing. Well, what did the dev team say? Just straight out of their mouth. Anyway, I digress. So, Herald. Let's read that one more time. This feature will provide projects with the ability to communicate directly with their holders without the need for them to utilize a specific social media platform. Authorized project representatives will have the ability to post project-related announcements and updates directly on Herald, and those links can be delivered to various social media platforms. That's awesome. These updates and announcements will also be integrated within Guardian's within Guardian's token data component. Herald is a 4-phase project, and the functionality is expected to be delivered to Guardian during Q2. Herald will not result in being released as an independent ecosystem token and will remain within Guardian as a platform communications tool. So Herald will not have its own token. It will be inside of the Guardian project as a platform communication tool. Awesome. Here's another project, Genalock. This feature will reside within Guardian's DeFi sector and will provide users with the ability to secure, hold, and then release crypto and digital assets based on a time and date that they selected. These features will provide the ability to set aside assets for family, friends, and loved ones for a fixed period of time, similar to that of a trust fund. That's interesting. Genalock will not result in being released as an independent ecosystem token and will remain within the Guardian platform as a DeFi tool. That's interesting. Like, I've never heard of that. Is that available somewhere? That might be. I've never heard of that, honestly. It is time to introduce to you Guardian's fifth component, an Arca ecosystem security solution. This component has been formally referred to as Project Y within the various planning artifacts. Project Y can now be referred to as Spider. Wow. See what Spider does. I like that logo. That's pretty sharp. It's obviously a spider on a shield with the back end of the spider like the globe. So Spider will be a major component within the ArchAngel ecosystem and will be integrated within Guardian for its phase 1 development. Spider will focus on providing a broad range of user and project-centric security solutions that can be implemented at both the user level and at the project level. What does that mean? I guess we'll have to wait and find out, right? Spider's phase 1 solutions will be presented on Guardian and will be provided during Q2. The phase 2 solutions and launch into Arca's ecosystem will occur in Q3. So end of September. When Spider's phase 2 solution is finished, Spider will release within the Arca ecosystem as an independent token, and key features being fully integrated within Guardian's various components and throughout other ecosystem projects through integration initiatives. All right. It is anticipated that Spider will be one of Arca's biggest and most popular ecosystem projects. All right. The development of Arca's ecosystem continues. Whoops, I scrolled up too much. The development of Arca's ecosystem continues to accelerate as our projects continue to execute their development roadmaps. We will see a few of these projects launch this quarter, and we will fully expect Q2 to Q4 2022 project pipeline to continue to experience rapid development and growth. We're already working on V4, fourth version of our ecosystem roadmap, and we expect that there will be additional updates in the next 4 to 6 weeks as the Arca ecosystem continues to grow. I'll click on this. No, that ain't gonna work. Hold on. What's it look like on the screen? Okay, so that's ArchAngel ecosystem. Still rolling out. Okay, in the middle is ArchAngel, and it shows Scratch token. Top left showing 1% reflections, Guardian 2%, Brainstem 2%, Spider 2%, all going to the ArchAngel ecosystem, and then all these other ones that aren't even released yet. So that's going to be interesting to see those. So what else do they say? We have had many people watching our Telegram, and some of these people are malicious intent toward ArchAngels, and scammers have replicated our names and our profiles and have created fake Telegram accounts. So please remember to always follow the link to the socials from the official website or official information such as CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. And we do not have a help desk, and we do not have a service team, and we do not have tech teams. So we are not running any airdrop specials, giveaways, and we do not have any of these apps to help you synchronize your wallets. Don't ever give anybody your seed phrase. Rule number 1, okay, in crypto. Don't ever give your seed phrase to anybody. So go to the official website, archangeltoken.com. Official links there to their Telegram are there. I'll post them on here. Click the link or don't. Go to the website if you want your own way. That's totally cool. But honestly, you know, there's always, all of these tokens have fake Telegram channel people creating them, like hackers and stuff. All right, see what else we got. Finally, we need to help spread the word about what we're doing on Arca. Don't forget to post on your Telegram and your socials. Pre-qualification. That's stuff we're not going to talk about. You could go on there and read it. It's about the staking in the staking pool and how long you have to have Arca. You could receive. No, it's for pre-launch. So if you want to get involved in some of these tokens pre-launch, you can. You have to be an Arca holder. you can invest more money the longer you hold ARCA. That's pretty much what the breakdown is of this and this whole paragraph here. So either way, yeah, I think they had some good information on their Telegram today, and I think it might be, look, if you're looking for a new token to get into, ArchAngel might be the one. Not telling you to buy it, but you know, if you, well, like we just went through a lot of their ecosystem projects that they're working on, and they're coming out with a bunch of stuff. What does Guardian actually do? A bunch of stuff, apparently. Do we know anything? Not really. Think it's going to be another coin market cap, but better. It's going to be having DeFi staking. I don't know. It's going to be interesting though. But to get more information, go on their Telegram channel, their announcement channel, which is where I was. Telegram. They almost have 3,000 people on there. It's not crazy busy, but check pinned messages. If you have questions, you could throw them up there and probably get some good answers. You could DM, you know, some of the moderators. They'll get back to you pretty quickly and answer your questions. Pretty solid team there and a good community. But the announcements channel for Telegram has good information. They're not putting a bunch of stuff on there every day. You know, whenever there's a legit announcement, they'll put it on there. So if you have Telegram, it'll ping your Telegram. Anyway, that's just I guess not a extremely thorough update of the ecosystem for ArchAngel, but that's probably one of the most recent, most recent announcements a couple days ago, which was a pretty thorough announcement. So if you like the review, you know, hit subscribe, hit like, spread the word for ArchAngel, and appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.